Linoit is a program that is not exactly new to me. As a matter of fact, I already had an account set up. Our media specialist, Lee Grantham, at Lowndes Middle School introduced us to this at the end of last year. However, the program itself hasn't really caught on with people at our school the way that we'd hoped that it would, but there's always room for growth. So as I was really thinking about this, as I was going through the process, I was thinking in terms of how the students would be able to utilize this to give us comments and cut out some of the paper trail. You know, when we ask for comments, or we ask for feedback, we ask for suggestions, we ask for questions that the students might have. A lot of times they'll leave the classroom, and then when they get home or on the way home on the bus or whatever the case may be, a question comes to them. And this would be a really great way for them to post the questions and maybe be able to view it at the house. They could use their smartphones to do this. And I could actually just share it among those students. What you're looking at on my screen right now was actually put together by Laura. And that brought together another thought for me, another kind of idea, which is to communicate amongst team members or communicate amongst content members. Like in our school, the 7th grade teachers, there's 3 of us and we're all on different halls. And rather than us trying to catch up with each other or meet with each other, this is like a better way of texting each other by using this and sticking it up there and say, don't forget that we need to do this or whatever, because we can't always get to the elements that we need to get to when we need to get to them. We'll put Post-it notes on the desk and then they disappear and that whole thing. So this is really a great way, a fun way of being able to do this. So we can use it like that. I used it initially when I was first playing around with it and learning how to use it as a to-do list as well. You know, that says, okay, on this day I have to do this, and I have to do all these things on Tuesday and all these things on Wednesday, and that type of thing, because I'm always going around and making to-do lists and losing them, not knowing where I put them. And so this is a great way to organize. It's a great way to get the kids to organize as well, if I can teach them how to use this. You know, but I wanted to show you what I did with Linoit where my kids are concerned. So what I've just done is I've switched over to my Weebly webpage. And so I'm going to go over here and see whether or not this is going to work for me. Everything's been kind of slow as far as the network is concerned. So I don't want that. I want the first set. So let's just see if I can get this to move at all. The network has been really kind of strange. So I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to click on more, and I'm going to go to this particular cell. So this page is my first unit, and you can see it's under construction and still being developed. My plants and cells, some things where I'm going to replace all of these, of course, with lesson plans. But down here at the bottom, initially, if you go into Linoit, there's a way of picking up the code that will allow you to embed it. And I was trying to embed it in this black area down here, and that wasn't working out for me very well. It wasn't stretching out across the page the way that I wanted it to. And so what I did instead was I went and I found a piece of graphic artwork off of the internet. Of course, there's my giving it credit, keeping myself legal. And it says comments, questions, and suggestions. And the kids are going to just, at the end of a lesson, they're going to click on this, and it's going to take them to my page where it says, please post comments and questions from our daily lessons on this bulletin board. Everyone can see these, so watch your social manners, please. So they can come up here and they can pull down their Post-it notes and just put them in there. They don't have to sign them. They can just leave them anonymous. And then the next day I'll take a few minutes and I'll go through and I'll look at this and see what kind of questions that I have to have, what kind of discussions that we need to have. And that'll become part of our warm-up or our bell ringers, addressing these each day. And I think that I don't want to separate it out, even though I'm going to have 4 different classes. If I teach the digital citizenship at the beginning of the school year and we're working on this, this is a good learning opportunity for the students to see how to collaborate between the classes and see other people's comments. So they're already going to be doing it through my blog, but this will allow them to do it here as well. So they'll be able to come in and just pull down their little Post-it, stick it up on there, type it, put in whatever kind of emoji they want to put in, that type of thing. And this will be a good way of cutting the paper trail on questions, comments, and suggestions. And I'm always looking for things like that. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on how I'm going to be utilizing this. Hopefully that gave you a new idea, as I picked up some new ideas from class tonight. So have a good night, and we'll talk to you guys next time.